This video is brought to you by the Beautiful Leather Goods by Andar. All products are 100% full grain leather. Orders over 35 bucks get free shipping automatically. You get free exchanges and a 90-day return policy. Maybe you want to pick up the Apollo. Or if you're like me and you want to go super minimal and slim, you'll probably check out the Monarch. Andar wallets have this cool unique pull tab. They go like this, getting your cards out. That allows quick access to your cards. Head over to andar.com and use promo code EDCC to get 15% off your entire order.
Yo, what is good, YouTubes? It's your boy Ray, and this is the Everyday City Carry. And tonight, man, we got a special guest in the house. We got my buddy Screamin Pirate EDC. How's it going, buddy?
What's up, guys?
What's up, man? Cheers to you, my friend.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
So, actually, I'm gonna bring to light like how this podcast came about.
All right. Yeah.
So, you are one of two people who have asked to be on my podcast that I even considered doing it. And the other one I recorded with already is this Malaysian like knife YouTuber. Had to have him on. He had the accent and everything, and you know, Asian connection, had to do that. And you hit me up like the week after, and I was like, fuck, is this gonna be a thing? Are people gonna start asking me to be on the pod now? But you're my boy, so like I'm not gonna say no. And you know, hopefully this episode brings you over 1,000 subs, which you're very, very close to.
I hope. Yeah.
And you know, because this channel, like I seem to help out people that are under 1,000, but in like a matter of time, they like basically are equivalent of channel growth that I have, or like surpass me. Like Reeves Knives is one of them.
Well, hey, I saw that you had Brandon on, and that, you know, that man is sitting at what, like 110,000 now.
He's gonna surpass Shabazz in like 2 months.
Yeah, he is. Oh yeah.
The crazy thing is, like, I don't understand this, and I was thinking about this today because I posted a clip of Knife Nerdery. He's one of your boys too, right?
Yeah.
And we were talking about Eugene Quan, and I was talking about the Knife YouTube elites, and I just don't understand why these bigger channels like fuck with me at all. Like, I have the worst view counts on YouTube, on Knife YouTube, in any YouTube actually, because I put in a lot of work. I'm posting every day. I'm posting on multiple platforms, but for some reason, I don't know if algorithmically it's just not working, or my wife's theory is, Kelly's theory is, you know, you reach an audience that is very similar to you, and you being like Asian and you're kind of like this city hood dude, it's kind of like not really seen in this space. So when people see you, they're like, what the fuck is going on here? This guy looks like one of my son's friends or something. You know what I mean? But I'm like 41 years old. So but you know, that's kind of my thing. But you know, let's talk about like your journey for a little bit. So how did you get started with your channel? Like, what made you decide? First of all, the name, bro. Like, what's up with the pirates? Are you been like really into pirates your whole life or something?
So I'll start with the channel name, and then I'll move over to
let's go.
Like why.
All right.
So for many years, the whole Screamin part was actually my gamer tag. For 15 years, I had that gamer tag. And in college, all of my buddies called me a pirate because I was always, they called it Shanghaiing all their alcohol.
Oh, okay.
So like I would just come in and be like, "Yeah, I didn't bring anything. What'd you bring?" And I would just go over.
Plunderin, bro.
Yeah, all the time. And they were like, "Man, you a damn pirate." So like, and it just stuck. And so from then on out, all of my fraternity brothers have been calling me a pirate for, I mean, it's been 12 years now. Yeah. And so they're just like, "Yeah, dude, you're a pirate." Oh, clearly.
Sometimes things stick, man. That's just how it is, you know. I remember I took months for me to create Everyday City Carry. I didn't know what name to call the channel, and sometimes I think like, fuck, maybe that wasn't the right thing to do.
I got you.
Like, what if I move out of the city? Like things like that, or it's kind of long, you know. But it seems that it's making an impact somehow, and I have no idea how it does, by the way. I have no idea how this channel makes an impact with such low view counts that we have. But like what's crazy is today I've been trying to get this guest on, Not Your Average EDC. Have you ever heard of her?
Yeah.
So I've been trying to get her on. Neves has tried to get her on. She's canceled on both of us, which is kind of crazy. But my like my friends, my viewers like really want her on. So she did a live today on IG. And I hop on, right? And I'm like, yo, sup? And then everyone in the chat is like, oh shit, Everyday City Carry, what's up, right? And I'm like, hey, and she goes, hey, Everyday City Carry, I think I know you somehow. Like, she forgot, bro. She forgot that I asked her to be on. And I got none against it, by the way. I'm fucking around right now. But then I was like, yo, people keep asking you to be in my pod, but you're just like, nah. And then she read it out loud, and she was like, I don't think I said nah. And everyone in the chat was like, do it. It was just like a whole chant of do it. It'll be so dope, yo. And I'm just in my head, these are people that I kind of see periodically in the comment section or on Instagram. But then I'm like, man, I mean, I guess the show reaches people somehow. Like, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But what's your journey on YouTube has been like? Like, it's been a steady thing. How long have you had it up?
So I want to say the channel started in April or May of this year. Back, I would say December. So for about 4 months before that, I was always doing Instagram like story posts and reels. And it was just me just kind of going, hey guys, this is my coffee mug today. And this is the knife. Hope you're having a good day. And I actually had multiple people approach me. One of them actually being Shoe Monster Tech.
Yeah. I like
Ricky,
that dude.
Yeah. Ricky actually approached me as well. And they were like, you should do YouTube. And I was like, really? I don't really know if I should. They're like, you have a massive knife collection. And they're like, you are really good at delivering this. And I was like, I mean, I guess I could. Sure, why not? And in the last like 3 months, I want to say 3 or 4 months, I went from film. If you go back on all my old videos, all of that is on my cell phone, all of it. And then I immediately turned around and went, screw it. We're going to get better lighting and audio and a camera. I was like, I want this to look good. I don't want this to look like amateur hour of like, hey guys, look at what I'm filming today. Like I just didn't like it.
Crazy is you and I had conversations about that, like which equipment to get and what are you getting, bro, and all that shit. I remember that. What's crazy is, so I looked up when the first episode of Everyday City Carry podcast was. This channel is like almost 5 years old, I want to say. But the podcast is about 2 years old now. And when I watched episode 1, bro, and I was using my cell phone to record. No, I was using not my cell phone. I was using a DJI Osmo Pocket 1 to record, which is it's pretty nice. But if you think about
still like compared.
Yeah, like what this is now, this is much better. I still feel like it's shit. You know what I mean? Like I watched one of Brandon's videos, fucking, Everyday Minimalist, and I'm like, fuck, what am I doing? You know what I mean?
But his production work blows me away every time.
So the B-roll part and all that, I feel like I could get that because my old cinematic videos when I first started, that's how I did it. I did it more like comedically, like sketches. Like I would dress up as a ninja and fucking do a flip or something. Like
I remember that.
Yeah, but with what I really love about the look of his channel is, first of all, the draw distance from the camera to the background, really good bokeh. Good. The lighting is in really good places. What he has in the back is it's almost like structured. You know what I mean? Like he has stuff in the back that are cool, that kind of like accentuate the background and himself. And it's just definitely very thought out, so that's something that I'm trying to nail too. And I think it's tough when your room is like so small, bro. Like this room, how do I draw distance this shit? Like I could reach the back.
So, I mean, you can see over my shoulder right there. That's what sits behind me.
Yeah.
And the table over my right, that's the table that sits in front of me for all my videos.
Oh shit.
That's my distance. Like that's
You know what? Yours is pretty good too though. So like do you just reposition the camera? Is that how you do it?
So what I do is I actually have my camera that sits out, like I said, table over here, probably sits another 2 feet out that way. And then I have a big old key light that's literally right there, right off screen. You can't even see it. That's what's illuminating here.
Yeah.
And then if you see that silver pole behind me, that's
Yep.
actually my accent light.
Ah.
So it comes up and then it comes directly over, and it's where I'm getting all of my extra light here.
Yeah.
And that itty bitty light that is right there, that one actually, that's all my blue light behind me.
Okay.
So it literally sits directly behind my chair, and I have it on blue, and that's what's casting blue up in the corner.
Yeah, your lighting is good, dude. Actually, I like it. I watched your.
I did a lot of
arcane
research on lighting.
What's that?
I did a lot of research on lighting. A lot.
What's crazy is for the lighting for us, it turns out that we had all this lighting already. Well, I had like these 2 lamps from Newer that I bought a long time ago. They don't even sell these lamps anymore. I bought them on Amazon. They were like $36 for a pair of them, bro.
Whoa.
And
that's good.
Nice. You know, this is when Newer was not the big photography photography giant it is now. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's like a mainstay in photography. You hear Newer, you just back then nobody knew what it really was. So I bought it, and I've had it the whole time. It works. And then my girl is like, "Yo, I have these grow lights that are like they could be blue, they could be red, they could be white. You could mix blue and red, and it becomes purple." And I've always wanted to do this Times Square kind of vibe, you know, just matching channel name. And she says, "Look, I have this other LED light that's like $20. We'll use that." And then I just have basically 4 lights. Like it was just an experiment, but the experiment happened immediately because as soon as they put it on the ground and they put the other light over there, and then these 2 lights are the one illuminating, it gave this whole vibe of like a neon thing.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. I didn't really have to spend money. Like it was already here the whole fucking time. I just never used it. You know? Yeah. It's did you spend a lot for your setup?
So I want to say lighting and audio, because I use the wireless Rode with lavalier whenever I'm doing videos. I want to say audio and video was about $250, $300 for all of it, like all in, all my lights. And then camera is a whole separate
like
a whole separate monster.
Like $2,000.
It was $1,700.
That's like, is it Jake's camera from Bearded Gear?
No, it's it's the Canon EOS R. Jake uses the
he's a Sony. Yeah,
he uses a Sony 6600.
Dude.
My EOS R actually used to belong to Adam Ivy.
Yeah.
Who is a music producer for like Mod Sun.
Okay, cool.
He's good friends with Captain Ricky on Instagram.
Oh yeah. Captain Ricky. Yeah. Jake and Brandon, they're like all cool. Right?
Oh yeah, we're all in the same chat.
Knife Nerdery. Yeah, you know what's really funny?
Yeah, he's in with us.
A really hilarious thing happened with Jake today. I don't know if he told you guys.
Okay.
So, you know, there is a Knife YouTube Elites group chat that somehow yeah. I mean, I've talked about this on my podcast. This is how I know you don't watch the show. Like,
rude.
For some reason, these guys that us as content creators and as Knife YouTube viewers, we all aspire to be these guys. I'm talking about the heavies, bro. Shabazz, Advanced Knife Bro, Cedric and Ada, Metal Complex, Slicey's in there. Just mad people. The Knife Nuts podcast, which is just massive, okay? And for some reason, Metal Complex is like, yo, let me bring Everyday City Carry in here. And this is, I want to say, maybe over a year now. And I chat with these guys every day, all day long. We're like just talking to each other. Like I'm cracking jokes with Shabazz and stuff. So what happened is today, actually, right now, what's happening is the Knife Nuts podcast is hosting a Friendsgiving. All those guys are on there. So he created a group chat for that. And Jake is going to be on there. So all of a sudden, I'm in the Knife YouTube Elites group chat on Instagram, and I see Knife Nuts podcast added Bearded Gear, right? I love Jake, okay? So I was like, yo, what's up, homie? You made it, bro, right? And then we're all joking around and stuff. Jake is posting. And Levin goes, okay, I'm just going to come clean right now. I actually meant to add you into the Friendsgiving group chat, but I added you here instead. And as of right now, he's still in there. So it's like
that's hilarious.
We all warned him. I'm like, listen, we talk shit about literally everyone and everything in here.
Oh, damn. Yeah, so I'd come up. Okay, good.
No, not like that. Like, you know, like literally everything, bro. Like everything is, we just joke about it, and sometimes they're not even serious. We just like want to trash it, and it's really funny. And I've talked about these guys, how they've like held me up in times where I feel like, man, I'm not fucking getting anywhere with the channel. But then it's like, yeah, I just talked to Shabazz and Advanced Knife Bros asking me for tips on tips on TikTok. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, so it makes me feel good, and it's certainly, they've certainly helped me quite a bit. Actually, after we record this podcast, I'm gonna go do theirs, which is probably ongoing like forever. Like Jim Skelton is gonna be on there.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Nada, Eugene Quan is coming back for like just tonight. Dashboard reviews guy.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's funny. But Jake was in there just chatting it up, and then Levin's like, "Bro, I'm just not gonna lie, I added you by accident." I'm sure he'll talk about it. Back to your channel, right? How many videos do you post a week, you think?
So I used to do anywhere from 3 to 4 or 5 a week.
Yeah.
But after talking to Brandon over at Everyday Minimalist, probably about a month ago, he was like, "Hey man, shorts are where it's at." And I was like, "What do you mean shorts are where it's at?" And he goes, "My TikTok got taken down." He goes, "I literally just did a short." And he goes, "I recycled it." And he goes, "It has like 50,000 views." And I went, "Are you kidding me?"
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Yeah, it's super easy." And we just kind of talked through that. So now what I'm doing is one full like video, like extended length, 10, 12 minutes. Mm-hmm. Everything else is shorts. So I do like 2 to 3 shorts a week.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. I don't know where I lie with it. Like I do love doing shorts, right? But I feel like I'm in this weird algorithm change right now, because Neves Knives is like, bro, if you're gonna just focus on podcasting, which your channel is mainly podcasting now, just fucking go all in on that, right? And I was like trying to figure out like how to convert what I'm doing into that, because I am doing a lot of podcasting. I mean, every Monday and every Friday there is an Everyday City Carry podcast. Monday is live.
Yeah.
But what do I do in between? And I was like, you know what? Let me just clip like podcast clips and do it as shorts and post that.
Dude, I love them.
And post it on every platform. Like the one today, actually, with Kevin and the Eugene Quan one. Like I really liked that one. Yeah. I was like, oh shit, because and then I showed it to Eugene, and I was like, yo, isn't it crazy like how we don't even know that we make these impressions on people when you create content, and then they get inspired and they do something. I had no idea that Knife Nerdery like loved that. Kevin, right? Is that his name?
Yeah, it's Kevin.
Yeah. So like loved Eugene Quan's channel that much.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that moment in the podcast. Actually, I was just like, fuck, I'm kind of running out of clips for the one with Everyday Minimalist. I've used a lot of it already, that pod. Let me go back one week, and I went to Knife Nerdery and found that Eugene Quan clip, and I was like, wow, that clip is really important, actually. So
yeah.
I'm hoping that maybe in a month or two, when I'm just posting this type of stuff regularly, YouTube will forgive me again, because I think distribution is the number one problem with this channel. It's not really the quality of content anymore. It's just the algorithm is just like, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, I got you. By the way, man, I love the short clips of the podcast, because like I watched every short clip you put up, because I'm like, these are great. I'm like, I love getting little snippets and going, okay, that's really great. I mean, the one on Eugene, I literally, and I'm not making this up, I talked to Eugene yesterday, literally yesterday, and was like, hey man, just wanted to let you know we really miss you around here. Wanted to let you know that I really I miss your content, and I'm always trying to write a line between like you and say like Metal Complex and Everyday Minimalist. I'm trying to like sit right between all of that. And he was like, oh man, I really appreciate that. And then literally today, your clip went up with Kevin, and I was like, and I sent it to him, and I was like, see, I told you.
Yo, Eugene, man, it's crazy, because Eugene Quan, when I first watched it, and I was kind of still in this, like he's, people are trying to steal your shine or whatever on YouTube, and I'm like, there's fucking almost 8 billion people on Earth. Like, I'm sure as fuck could get like maybe 200,000 people to subscribe to me and make, you know, a decent amount of like side cash with your channel. So like, why do I have to feel like that? It was actually like listening to comedians like podcasts, like talking about how they bring each other up and stuff, that I started applying the same kind of, you know, like methods in my own like way of life or whatever, and I feel much better for it. But when I first watched Eugene Quan, I was like, man, this Korean motherfucker, yo, I was trying to be the Asian knife YouTuber and shit, and like that were like mad cool. And it's funny because when I talked to Kevin, I actually that part was actually in there, but I couldn't fit it within the 1 minute, so I couldn't pick it out, you know. I was talking about how Asians beef with each other.
So I'm in a chat with Brandon, and we call him our Asian sensation. But the funny thing is, do you know MB Journal on Instagram?
I don't.
There's a lot of watch pictures. Mads is a really good friend of mine too, and he's like, well, what the fuck, guys? I'm Asian too. Am I not the Asian sensation? We're like, no, shut the fuck up.
Oh shit. Yeah, you know, man, Everyday Minimalist is just something to aspire to be, like, as a knife content creator right now.
By the way, man, he's 25.
Yeah, I know. No, you know what's crazy, man? It's like so I'm thinking maybe his cadence really touches people in that age range. Because like even me, even though I look young as fuck, bro, like I'm 41, I'm a little bit different from what the kids are hearing right now. And then it's like, I want, you know, they watch this Everyday Minimalist clip and they think like, oh, that's one of us or whatever. Like this is fresh and shit. You know, they click the like button and share it or whatever, you know? And I'm like trying to dissect that shit. I'm like, how does he do that? And I was like, oh no, you can't do that. You have to do your own thing. You know what I mean? And I'm just trying to figure that out still. But yeah, dude, when I always talk about Everyday Minimalist in the Knife YouTube Elites chat. I always talk about it. I'm like, bro, you got to get on TikTok. Look at this dude, 800K on TikTok, bro. Then he got banned. They were like, oh, see what happened. And then I brought up the shorts thing. I was like, yo, guys, remember Everyday Minimalist? He was like at 8K that time. He's at 70K right now. This was like a couple of weeks ago, a month ago maybe. And he's like, what? And then Jesus, you know, because he's past Metal Complex already.
Blew past it.
Yeah. And then
like
now 100K, when I put that, guess what they all started doing? Posting shorts and reels. I was like, I'm telling you right now, guys, the landscape is fucking changing, man.
He went from we were talking about it to him.
Yeah.
He went from 30,000 to 100,000 in 2 months.
Yeah, it's insane. It's fucking insane. And it's only gonna go faster because he caught that algorithm wave that is allowing him to ride that as much as he can. And with the high quality content that he produces, like it's gonna keep going. And I want to talk about quality too, because I really like the quality of your videos, man. Thanks, and for a second, I thought that you had one of those switcher things and you had two cameras. Like you ever watch the Pocket Perspective? Yeah. Dude, he's got the double camera system. He just switches like a dock, like a stream like a stream deck.
Just flicks it.
I'm trying to buy one because, like, you know, we've got some Patreon dollars now saved up, and I'm like, okay, if I get another M50 and get like a fucking dual thing, because I'm trying to do like just straight live, bro. Like I unboxed 2 knives live. I think it was yesterday morning. And people fucking liked it. I fucking unboxed it at like 9 a.m. and people were in there. So I'm thinking like maybe I could just do it like that. With your videos, I watched the Arcane Design prototype one, and I was like, oh shit, like he's got his own thing going on, you know, like how do you prepare for those? Like, do you script anything? What do you do exactly?
So I have a breakout sheet of like, what are my highlights? What are my high points? So my intro bit is, you know, who's the maker, where is it made, if it's important, if I care to mention it, designer, etc. And then I always start with what's on me. Like it's every video, what's on me. And part of the reason I'm doing that is because all of my Instagram vids had the coffee mugs. And I mean, you talk to anybody. I mean, I know you know this. Anybody on Instagram knows that I have a ton of coffee mugs and I love coffee. By the way, I literally got in mug number 51. Wow. That's right. 51. Yeah.
It's a lot of mugs.
Yeah, dude. In fact, Death Wish Coffee actually sent me a mug for my 1K giveaway.
Nice.
Yeah,
Death Wish Coffee. Have I had that? I might have had that before. Is that the one mixed with yerba mate or?
No.
I had one, a coffee blend with yerba mate and coffee in it, and it was like so strong, bro. I was like,
I bet. Oh, yeah.
Motherfucker. But yeah, continue on with how you.
No, you're fine, you're fine. Yeah, so I mean, it was always show what I have on me because that's what I've always been like when I'm at shows. I really picked that up from oh gosh, who was it? Ben Banter. What's in your pocket?
Mm-hmm.
Like what do you have on you? And like I always liked seeing that. So like when I've been to 2 Blade shows now, every person I walk up to, like that I know that is YouTuber, anything, I'm like, what do you have?
Oh, nice.
Because people like talking about they like it. I mean, what's your favorite thing to do with friends who aren't knife people? If they go, hey, do you have a knife on you? And you're like, I do. And so it's just kind of a way to connect with people on, what am I carrying today? What is my choice, as it were? I mean, we're called everyday carry guys, but we're not showing what we carry. It's like it's the wildest thing. And so I was like, why not show that off?
Yeah.
And then from there, it's okay. I don't particularly care for specs. Whatever. I mean, it's a knife. Does it cut? Cool.
Yeah.
But I'll do them, and when I bang them out, I mean, I know you saw I bang out specs. Like it's a 2 minutes, I'm done, move on. I don't care. Did you like it? Cool. More for me though was always size comparisons, because what got me, and this was my biggest thing with Shabazz, Metal Complex, everybody, it's here's the same 3 knives. And I'm like, cool. That doesn't look anything like those knives.
Yeah.
Like that's not even similar to that knife. So like when I had the Arcane Abyss, I was like, let me break out other designer knives. Let me break out the Vero, the Something Obscene, the Chavez. I'm like, that's who you compare these to. So that's what I really try to focus in on is what do I think this knife looks like that other people might have or have seen? Because if I'm shopping for a knife, I'm looking for a designer knife. Okay, who are other designers? I don't give a shit about a Delica.
Yeah.
Like Delica's
you
not
only
on my
want knives designed by these special designers like an Isham or fucking Mallory or something.
Well, if it's comparable.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Because that's the main thing. So when I did the EOS case Mini Nautilus, that cleaver, that really cool purple and gray cleaver, I picked other USA made knives in the $500 range that I have.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's a $500 USA made knife.
You rich, son. I watch your videos sometimes. I'm like, damn, my boy rich.
Just so you know, the collection
plundered a lot, bro.
The collection sits around 70 right now.
Oh my god. How many knives are over $200? Like 40?
Probably 75%.
Fuck. I was right. I said 40. Fuck, bro.
I mean, on me today, just today.
70%. What the fuck? Are you a real Asian, Ray? What is that?
That's a Trevor Berger EXK.
How much was that?
$660.
Oof. What's the most you've ever spent on a knife?
So the most I ever spent was at Blade Show this year.
Yeah.
So I have no luck myself.
Okay.
My wife has all my luck. Every time I've been to Blade Show, she's won something.
What?
Don't look at me. I don't know. She won the Brian Brown Mini Warthog.
Okay.
That's the knife that won Best Tactical Folder. I have a couple pictures of it on my page. Yeah. Amazing custom knife. $1,350.
Damn.
Now here's the thing. Because it's Best Tactical Folder, I sold that knife.
Yeah.
3 weeks later.
Yep.
For $5,000.
Wow. Fuck out of here, bro. That's some pirate shit. Now I get the pirate shit, dude. That's bargaining, mate. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
well, crazy. Look at the auction piece that Brian just had at the New York Custom Knife Show. It's a mini Warthog, exactly like the one I had, but it's a Damascus blade.
Yeah.
It went for $5,000.
Damn. That's fucking crazy. So it's probably going to sell for like 10.
Maybe. But
Like
here's the thing.
7.
The guy who bought it, Turs Skellington, he knows how much I sold mine for because he wanted it.
Damn.
So yeah,
Crazy.
like it's
That's
nuts.
crazy, bro.
Now the one after that one would probably be my Shirogov.
Yeah.
That has the fat carbon inlays. And I didn't pay $1,200, but it's retailed at $1,200.
Wow. And you paid what?
I paid $9.
It's still a lot, bro. What do you fucking do, bro?
I work in IT.
Okay. All right. You've been in the field for a while?
5 years.
Okay. So you work for a good firm or something. And you
it's
probably
not me. Hey, it's not me.
Oh, it's not you?
Nah. My better half makes all that money, dude. What are you talking about?
Dude,
she brings in that money, boy.
That's what I'm trying to do right now, dude. I'm trying to just stay home, bro, and do YouTube because my girl's in the medical field. She's studying right now.
By the way, this desk, I work at this desk every day, and then I spin my ass around and I film back there.
Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah, my girl is like, you know what? Yo, if you want to stay home, just take care of the kid and shit. I'm like, I'll fucking, if you let me do that, and maybe I'll have like a work from home shit for like 3 or 4 times a week. And I just strictly do whatever it is I want to do with Everyday City Carry. That would be my dream right there. Like I will fucking daddy vlog my children and like podcast with my 2-year-old. Like no problem. Like it'll be cute as shit and we'll make all this money.
Yeah, it would. That would be adorable as hell.
Yeah.
Man.
So, like I would fucking do stuff like that. But yeah, I'm working my way there, bro. All right, in tradition of your channel, right? Let's show what we carried today, which I never do on a podcast, by the way. I carried this little guy. You were talking about Ben Peterson.
I love the baby banter. I have the exact same one
here. I got the purple pimp Joker one, which I really like. And that's pretty much it. That's what I carried today. I have a little Victoria.
You mean that one?
Oh shit, nice, dude. Nice. I really like this, man. I'm thinking about doing a sketch with this actually soon. I thought about it today. It's gonna be pretty funny. It's gonna use Ben's "What is up, guys" line, and probably gonna use that, make a reels out of it. Nice. But yeah, what did you carry today?
So I have on my desk a lot right now. It's a Memento Mori coin.
I seen the coin.
But here's the thing. It's thick as shit.
What the fuck, bro? Yo.
It's thick as hell. But it sits on my desk.
How heavy is it?
I couldn't
tell you. Really heavy?
It's really heavy. We're talking like 6-7 ounces.
Damn.
Yeah, we're talking like 5-6 ounces.
Damn.
But it sits on my desk and it has like the grooves in it. It's like a worry coin. I just literally sit there with it like half the day.
One of these.
Yeah, man. I love it. After that, my the Hank that I had, you would like this. How about a Supernatural Hank?
Nice. I love Supernatural.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah, you've told me.
It's one of my favorite shows of all time. Like I truly miss the show. Like I feel like something is missing. And people, can make fun of me all they want. Dude, I fucking love that show, man.
I dragged my wife to that show. I was like, no, you're watching this. I was like, you're going to like it.
That show. I do think the very last season definitely didn't have as much money as they used to run the show. Like it was definitely
it was still great.
I still loved it. I still loved it. Because I loved the show. And I don't know if you watched on HBO Max Batman The Long Halloween.
Yes.
So there's 2 parts. I don't know if you watched it or not, but Jensen Ackles fucking is Batman in that. It's fucking really good. That one is really good. And I caught up on The Boys basically because I know he's coming in on season 3. It's gonna be Soldier Boy in The Boys on season 3. So I was like, I gotta catch up because he's gonna be in it and I gotta know what's going on. It's like his first live action thing in a long time. So I gotta support my homie, you know what I'm saying? Fucking Dean, Sammy. The best, bro. All right, what did you carry today, knife-wise? Which one is that? Oh, Dylan's knife.
The Dylan Mallory Forest,
Yeah, I like Dylan a lot, man. He's really, really cool.
Dylan is a really nice guy. Have you ever met him in person?
I've never met him in person, but I podcasted with him 3 times.
Nice.
Kind of like, if you think about it, that's 3 hours worth of conversation. So it's kind of like I met him, kind of.
Absolutely.
Like when you meet somebody, let's say I met you at Blade, right? We wouldn't have this conversation uninterrupted, just you and me talking, just like shooting the shit or whatever. And Yeah, so with Dylan, like I actually played like video games with him. I played
Nice.
when we were on the podcast, he was like, Daily Carry Solutions is trying to get me into Apex Legends. So like right after we got off, like we played Apex and I like totally sucked at it. But he loves like COD, he loves Apex Legends, that's like his shit. And Microtech knives, pretty much.
That's funny. Yeah, Dylan's super nice guy. I really like him. I went over to the artisan booth, and like him and everybody else that was there, they were just like wanted to hang out. Like they didn't give a shit about selling knives, and I was like, all right. I was like,
So
we can hang for a minute.
then, right?
Hmm?
You met Russell too, right?
Oh yeah,
Russell is like the US rep for artisan.
Yeah.
Cool dude. Cool dude.
Yeah, Russell's
like him.
cool guys.
So what do you think about the forest, man?
I like it. In fact,
yeah,
I'm tempted to say it's my 2021 knife of the year under 200.
Oh shit, it's 170, right? Or something?
Yeah, dude, it's so good. It's ergonomic. It has crowning on the spine, and I'm like, that's good.
170, pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good, dude. Who manufactured it?
It was artisan.
Oh, it was artisan, but it's released under Dylan's name.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Good move, though. Good move because
this is his first knife released under his name.
Yeah. Yeah. Good move. I mean, he's been kind of like making his way through the ranks of like the budget world. And I've liked his knives, the RKO, and I've tried a bunch of the other stuff. I haven't tried the new Civivi one, the Hadros or whatever. I haven't, but you're not a big budget
it looks
guy,
good. Huh? So I can be. But I'm picky.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you had the BB Banter, so that's budget, right? Kind of. It's 80. What is it, $80?
50.
50. Oh, okay.
That's why I love it so much.
Yeah, definitely budget. Yeah,
50
I like
bucks? Are you kidding me for that knife? I love that knife for 50.
Yeah, and the way this knife looks and feels does not feel like this is $50. It feels like 80 or something, you know?
Minimum.
Yeah. Minimum.
It beats the pants off of any Dragonfly I've ever owned.
Oh yeah, I'd definitely rather have that. I like how thin the blade stock is too, nice and slicey, and just light. You could fit it in your watch pocket.
That deep carry clip is so good.
Yes, and it's reversible this time, you know, for lefties and stuff like that. The first one wasn't. I like the multiple deployment too. I do have some segments for you, so we should get to this.
All right. Yeah.
This segment is called Sharp or Dull. I'm going to show you a knife. This is going to be knife related this time. And you're going to say sharp for good or dull for bad. All right. So first one, let me share my screen with you right now. Let's see. Share screen.
Show me, girl. I got to see it.
So I go to Blade HQ, like new arrivals is usually what I do. And I pick out ones that may be of interest. And here's the first one right here. This is the Chris Reeve left-hand small Sabenza frame lock, $525. Do you see this? You do, right?
Yeah. I can see it.
And your specs, you're looking at S45 VN, handle material wood, frame liners wood, 2.87 ounces. It's a Chris Reeves. I'm sure you have some. And I just want to know what's your take on this particular Chris Reeves.
Immediately.
31.
Sharp. Immediately.
Okay. Are you just like a Chris Reeve guy?
No, I'm actually not. I have two. I have a large 21 and a small 31. And a lot of people complained about the ceramic ball that sits on that interface between the blade and the actual interface itself when it first came out. Because if you put your finger right on the tip near the blade, you can kind of get some wiggle, some flex.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I've never had a problem with the knife. Ever.
Huh.
If it wasn't a lefty, I actually am not making this up. I looked at this knife in a large in a righty yesterday.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. So it's sharp for you.
I saw one of these. I saw actually, I want to say maybe it wasn't this wood inlay, but a different one at Blade Show. And I was like, that's gorgeous. I love it.
Definitely beautiful though. I'm going to give it up to that. I've tried the Holy Trinity before of Strider, Hinderer, and Chris Reeves. I've finally gotten to, try a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Hinderer for me, man. I don't know. I just think they're
fair.
Cooler.
Okay.
Not that Chris Reeves knives are bad, because I've tried
I agree.
Inkosi, Sabenza 21, all small versions. And I've liked them. I'm like, these knives are very well made. I've made videos on them, very
Yeah.
cinematic videos when I was still doing that. And I just don't. It's $525. I don't have. My wife is still in school. My wife is still in school, bro. He's just laughing. My wife is still in school. I give it a.
And then I'm sitting over here going, "Oh, you
I
mean
give it a sharp, honey."
There you go. I'll just drop a fat 570 on you right there.
Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, you know, shit, man. So you're going sharp on it.
Oh yeah, all the way. I think, despite what everyone's saying, that the 31s are a good improvement. I like them.
Yeah.
And I like S45. I do. Yeah, it's 10 more fives, but I still think it's good.
Cool.
I still think it holds up well. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll go to the next one. That's fair. I'm sure some people will agree with you and some people won't. We'll just find out later. This is the next
allowed
knife
to have
here.
opinions.
This is the next knife here. This is a Burnley Squid 2 frame lock in the Mars Valley fat carbon fiber. $425. You're looking at a blade length of 2.875, cutting edge 3 inches, bowler M390. Carbon fiber on the handle scales, 2.97 ounces, titanium liners. You already know Lucas Burnley, you the man, made the squid. This is like his custom squid, I guess. What do you think about it?
The dullest of the dull.
Wow.
I don't like it. 2 reasons.
Okay.
One, why is a move from a steel frame lock to a titanium worth $400?
That is pretty expensive.
Because here's the thing, it's also Italian made.
Yeah.
And I have a bias. I don't like Italian made knives personally.
Oh yeah, you're right. Country of origin is Italy.
Yep.
Ah.
Every Italian made knife I have had has either had lock problems where it wouldn't engage properly.
Fuck.
Or lock stick so bad where you could not disengage it.
Damn.
If you like flicked it open real hard. Yeah.
That's not good.
But that, I mean, but again, that's a personal experience. So
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say that for every single Italian made knife because that's not fair.
Yeah.
But for me personally, don't.
All right. That's fair. I'm kind of indifferent about it. I'm not at the buying knives over $250 price point yet. And my girl
That's
is
fair.
doing stuff in the back in case you hear something.
That's fair.
She's prepping for Thanksgiving, I think. But yeah, let's go to the next guy. All right. This is the
Did you want me to puke in my mouth?
This is the Olight Nightclaw Nightclaw Coin, bro.
I literally just vomited, okay? What?
Oh man, I knew this. This is the response I was expecting. I mean, it's like, bro, the first knife they put out, garbage. And then they come out with this shit, dude. What is this? I mean, just make flashlights, I guess, right? I mean, is that what we're doing?
I mean, what is this for? Circumcising?
Oh man, you just get D2 on the foreskin. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, man. I guess you wear it as a necklace or something. Look at that. It's on a lanyard bead. Like,
It's like they're trying to do a twist on a neck knife.
Yes. Didn't like
But-
Serchenko do something like this and it was actually cool though?
Yeah, he did.
You know what I
He
mean?
did.
This is like a cheapened version of that. I mean,
Schenko
this
did one
G10.
that was in a movie, actually.
I'm fucking out on this, bro.
Yeah, dull.
I'm dull on this.
As dull as it's going to be when it gets delivered to you.
This is fucking. Oh my god, bro. This is oof. Oh,
That's.
okay.
I'm going to give that a big oof.
Yeah, that's a dull right there. I'm gonna take it off right now. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. All right, we're gonna go to the next one here. So we're both going dull on that guy. This is the I was going for this one. This is Spyderco and Della Warncliffe. All right, I think this is like their new shit, right?
Yes.
Advanced Knife Bro, posted this in the Elites group chat, and I was like, oh, interesting. I like Warncliffes. I fucks with Spyderco. I don't buy a lot of them. I don't buy a lot of knives, period. But I was wondering what you thought about this one. So it's a VG10. This is a budget folder, 8750.
Yeah.
VG10. You're looking at FRN, Spyderco's FRN, 3.10 ounces, and this one is made in Japan.
Oh, I love their stuff made in Japan. I'm on the fence. I'll give you that one because I have not held an della because it's supposedly, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's like halfway between the Delica and the Endura. That's the idea. I think size-wise, it's sharp. I think Warncliffe is dull.
You don't like Warnies, huh?
I love Warnies.
Oh, but you don't like this Warnie.
I don't like that Warnie. Oh. And here's the reason why.
Okay.
Where are you going to cut? What are you going to use to where are you cutting with? You're only going to cut with probably the top quarter of that.
I see what you're saying.
See what I'm saying? The second you get halfway down that blade, unless you are doing a straight push cut through material, you are how are you gonna you're trying to finagle that knife too much. It's too much of you trying to adjust your grip and move that knife around to you fully utilize that blade. That's my main gripe. I'll put it that way.
Those are good points right there, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I just looked at it from an aesthetic standpoint, and I was like, I'd probably use that.
Now from an straight aesthetic standpoint, I like it.
Yeah,
because I think at that price point, even though their VG10 has in history been soft, I think it's a good knife. I think it's something that people who are wanting to stay under 100 will definitely buy because I think it's gonna be a good blade.
VG10 now? Are we fucking with VG10 now?
Honestly, the only thing I don't fuck with is 8CR Womp Womp.
8CR. How about 9CR 18 MOV?
It's fine. It's not great, but I'm not like depending on what it's on. I'm like, all right, fine.
It's no 8CRs, like no matter what.
They're okay. Is maybe the best.
Yeah.
If I can get something that's not, then I'm happy.
Okay. No, I agree with you on that. It's rare that I'll even look at something with 8CR 13 MOV. You know?
I'm in love with Nitro V right now.
Oh yeah, Nitro V is the shit, bro. I have the bow here. I've showed this so many times already, and I love.
I had the bow.
Yeah, I like it. I like it for my uses. City guy worries about getting shot by the police. You know, if they find knives on him, this is one that they're going to be like, oh yeah, he just works in a CBD shop and cuts boxes. It's not very threatening. Gentleman's folder, like $70. You know what I mean? All right, so let's go to the next guy because I do have I have two more of these, and then I have an entirely new segment after this.
Let's get it.
I have to do this fucking Knife Nuts podcast. So okay.
Well, hey, all right, Mr. Elite. Get the
This is the Bradford Knives Guardian 3 fixed blade, $179. You're looking at M390, 3.5-inch blade length, 3.42 ounces in weight. You get a sheath that's leather, handle materials micarta, and made in the USA. These are pretty infamous already, like for being good fixed blade knives. I'm not a big fixed blade guy, but if I was gonna buy one, I would probably buy a Guardian, like one of the sizes that fit me. And what do you think?
Sharp all day, because I've held that knife.
You have?
And and I've talked to Bradford. I've talked to his wife at both shows I've been to, and they are, I'm going to say hands down, the nicest people at Blade Show.
Wow.
Also, he puts in damn work on those knives. I love them. I like how thin they are. I actually recently started getting into fixed blades. I have one custom that I got from Ray over at Cap City Creations. Love that fixed blade. And then I actually got the Brian Brown Chuck, a little tiny fixed blade he did a while back.
Yeah.
I love both of those. And I've been thinking about picking up a Bradford actually. And actually a Bradford 3 because 3.5, I think is about the sweet spot when I carry a fixie. And if you look at theirs, I like the contoured that they do. So they do a flat, like a flat G10, but the contoured micarta.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the stuff right there.
Yeah, it's like, I've been looking at Guardians for a while, and I'm just like, how the fuck am I going to carry in New York, man, without kind of seeming, because people here, when they, see a knife, they automatically think like death, like he's trying to do harm. And a fixed blade is more, I guess people are more threatened by it than.
Let me grab my Brian Brown.
Yeah.
So The Brian Brown that I have is this one.
Yeah.
And what I carry it with is a tech lock.
Yep.
So it literally, your belt just goes right through.
Yeah.
And I actually carry it in the very front. So the handle is actually on my right-hand side over here. And it sits right up, like right where your belt buckle would be.
Yeah.
You can't even see it. But I really like.
Oh, that's nice. See, I couldn't have that one because anything with a knuckle, like any ring, like key ring type thing.
Yep.
They don't allow in New York City. But I do like that one a lot though. That looks fucking dope as shit.
Yeah.
But
like I carry something like this or like that. You could either do like a scout carry in the front, or I know like with the custom I have, Oak City Leather did a leather sheath that actually has a pocket clip on it.
Oh, Oak City Leather. Yeah, I've heard of those.
Yeah. And then you just slide it into your pocket. Yeah.
Yeah, they make cool shit. I like them. We're gonna do one more of these, and I'm gonna have to actually.
That's an Oak City.
Share. This is a sharp all day, right?
Oh yeah, that's sharp all day, all day long.
All right, so I'm gonna do one more. I gotta share my other screen for this one.
All right, multi-monitor.
And let's do this right here. So One Piece, sharp or dull?
The sharpest of the sharp.
Really?
Dude, I'm on episode 900.
I know, but
like I just finished 900.
I gave it a run. Till about
no.
So I gave it a run till about.
You didn't like it?
So this is what I did. I got all the way up to Arlong Park because all of my friends were like, "If you do not like it by Arlong Park, you will never like the show." That's what they told me. Okay.
I didn't like.
There was a couple of things that I did like about it. I love Zoro. He's like the best character in the whole shit. Like fuck Luffy. I don't even give a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck about. This is the problem. I don't give a fuck about anybody on the show but Zoro. Like Luffy, okay, kind of. It kind of reminds me of Goku a little bit, like in terms of how his mentality is, not his powers. He's just kind of like aloof and like kind of like silly. But I don't know what it is, man. Maybe I'm not that into pirates that much. Maybe that's what it is, or people look kind of weird in it. Like, even though they're supposed to be like this dope fucking fierce creature, and it's like, I'm like, this is a guy that is dressed like one of them cat e-girls, and he's fighting Zoro, and he's like, Nyah! And I'm like, because I see clips of like Luffy fighting, what was that Mochi motherfucker that he fought? And I was like, yo, this is kind of dope. Yeah, and then I see Zoro, like, I see clips, bro. I'm like, these clips are ill, and Nami's like,
you're talking.
Nami's tits are mad big later in the show, and I'm like trying to get to
like
that part.
Triple in size.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look at this picture right now. I'm like, I'm trying to get to this part of One Piece, and it's like it felt so difficult for me to try to get through it. Whereas when I watched Bleach and I watched Naruto, like I didn't feel like I had to force myself to like it. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Do I think it's a bad show? Absolutely not. Like, I can tell, like, there's so much world building and all this cool shit going on, right? But and my friends who are huge One Piece fans, they read the manga, they fucking watch the shit, they rewatch it. They all tell me the same thing. It's like, it's not going to be a show for everybody, but the people that can really get into it are like so down for it. And like, what do you like about it?
So I'll put it this way: I can't reach for it. Literally sitting 2 feet from me over there, is a 11-inch tall Luffy.
Is he your favorite in the whole show?
Dude, I love Luffy. Love Luffy. But Zoro is a close second.
This is, who my favorite on the show is? Right here, dude. Right here, bro. There. Here. That's my favorite.
Is your favorite is boobs?
Yeah, no, just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, but these ladies are drawn very, very well, bro. I kind of like what's his name? I like Sanji too. I fucks with Sanji a little bit. I like
Usopp's not bad.
His mentality. I fucking don't like Usopp, bro. I don't like Usopp.
He gets a little bit better.
No, I saw a clip where Usopp was wearing like a fucking robot suit and he was shooting seeds into like a monster and plants were growing out of him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's dope, but I can't familiarize myself with his character because I never was like that growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like Zoro, even Luffy, Sanji, I could kind of like, like kind of like link with them a little bit because
Mhm.
I understand like some of their feelings. But Usopp is like he's like a brave coward type of dude, I guess.
Yeah.
And like I was never like that. You know what I mean? But I don't even know any of the other people.
So you haven't gotten it, yeah, because you haven't gotten to Chopper or
Right.
Frankie,
Yeah.
or Brooke.
I saw this guy, the skull dude, this dude right
Brooke,
here.
yeah,
I saw a clip of him where like I saw it on TikTok, and he thought like none of his crew members died, and like he you know, he was like just imagining things, and he fell and he woke up to reality, and like the boat's like fucked up, and he's like a skeleton. So I know that there is depth there. Like I know that there is, but it's like, man, am I gonna wade through fucking 1,000 episodes to get to that depth? Because
like
so
200-300.
yeah. So like to get to 45 episodes, it took me almost 2 weeks, right?
Okay.
My Hero Academia season 5, right? I watched the whole season in less than 2 days because it's just a show that I like. Yeah, it's only 26 minutes. I mean, you could breeze through them. There's a lot of downtime.
So is One Piece. One Piece is like 20 minutes. What are you talking about?
Dude, that 20 minutes feels like 2 years to me, bro. Sometimes I'm like, fuck, Luffy, just fuck them up. Do the fucking gumu gumu, bro. No, you know what I mean?
I mean, come on. But at the same time, like, look at Dragon Ball. Fucking Goku powering up for 6 episodes.
So here's the thing, right? The difference between Dragon Ball and One Piece is Dragon Ball is all about martial arts. And that's why I like it. It's martial artists. And they're doing these techniques. One Piece is like, it's like there's a lot of freak show stuff going on. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, this is the gangsta pirate, and he's like, you know, Dogface, Captain Dogface, and he's like a pit bull, and he's strong. You know, I'm just making it up, by the way.
No,
it could totally be a One Piece episode, Captain Pitbull, and he's got like a fucking like pit bull claws, and fucking he bites you. He's got a bite strength of fucking 1 million tons or some shit. And Luffy gets bit, and he's like all fucked up. That could totally be a One Piece episode, right?
There's totally a character when they meet Chopper who literally has the power to like he can eat anything basically, and like he has a big iron jaw, and like he bites Luffy.
Oh shit!
Yes, that's actually a thing.
So while I have a lot of respect for One Piece, I just think that it's not for me. But for my homie, it doesn't have to be
for everybody.
From my homie Screamin Pirate, sharp all day. Is it your favorite anime?
Top 3 of all time.
What's the other 2?
So Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, dude, I fucking love you, bro. All right,
love
okay. I mean, I love it, but I hate it because it's never coming back. But what's the other one?
Right. My number 1, and it's a little bit weird because nobody else really gives a shit about it. I really liked I know the Japanese name, so I'm trying to remember the American name.
Tell me the Japanese name.
So
is it like a shonen, or is it like a slice of life type anime, or? So
it's the Haiku, the volleyball anime.
Oh, so I've never watched it, but I've heard great things about it. So I can't like
number 1.
I was never a big sports anime guy, and then
I don't like them at all.
And then I watched Kuroko no Basketball, and I fucking loved it. Like breezed through. I love it. So I can understand why. I've actually thought about it because so many people are like, bro, watch IQ, bro. Shut up. Don't talk shit about it. And I'm like, okay, all right. Let me see these motherfuckers like serve and shit. I've heard good things about it. It's a big anime.
Oh yeah. The action scene, like when they're actually like spiking volleyball. It actually reminds me a ton of a little bit of My Hero, but a little bit of Black Clover.
Wow. What do you think about Black Clover?
It's good. I like the animation.
Yeah.
Asta needs to shut the fuck up.
Facts. All right, let's get to the next segment. All right, so in this segment, it's called Versus, and basically I show you 1 or 2 pictures or a series of pictures, and you have to choose which one you're gonna go with. Okay.
Oh no. Okay.
All right. So I chose 3 pirate weapons for you.
Of course you did.
Cannons. All right. Them pirate guns, right? Look
Flintlock.
at this beautiful one right here, or the cutlass, right?
Okay.
Which one are you gonna choose?
Oh, flintlock all day.
Oh, flintlock. Okay, you sure about
Yeah.
that? That's
Yeah.
your final?
Oh yeah.
So cannon, flintlock, or the swords or cutlass or whatever. So flintlock, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to choose. So you're using the flintlock. You have to kill one of these sea monsters with it. All right.
Well, I'm dead, so
Bro, you gotta Jack Sparrow it up. This is the myth from Scandinavia, the Kraken. I'm sure all pirates have heard of this before. It's like a giant squiddy thing. There's a Kraken in Clash of the Titans. You probably remember this massive beast from Clash of the Titans. The Kraken has taken on many different shapes over the years, from a gargantuan octopus to a squid and even a crab. Whatever its form, it's one of the largest monsters ever dreamt up in human nightmares, growing to more than a mile in width. The Kraken has no problem devouring an entire ship and all its crew in one fatal blow. So that is monster number 1. The second monster I actually have never heard of before. Maybe you have in your travels via the sea. This is, I don't even know if I can pronounce this right, the Screamin Pirate. It's from Scotland. And while its immense size poses a major threat and can cause serious harm, the Screamin Pirate likes to toy with its prey first. It hides its enormous figure by shrinking down to a fish the size of your palm. Then the fisherman catches the seemingly non-threatening fish in his net. Then it fucking grows and fucks you up, dude. And according to the legend, the Screamin Pirate was so enormous that it could feed on several whales for just one meal. Which one you gonna fight, bro?
I
think the Kraken is fucking impossible, dude.
Screamin Pirate, dude. Screamin Pirate. You know
like,
why?
I'm gonna shoot that shit while it's a small fish in my hand. Holy shit.
Every fish that's the size of my palm gets shot.
I mean, dude, you're gonna fight this thing, which could feed on several whales at once, or something that is a mile in width. I mean, you know, you probably should have went with the cannons, I think.
No, I'll be fine. I'll just shoot every fish that's the size of my hand.
Oh shit, man. Dude, you have made it through the gauntlet, man. Thank you for doing the show, bro. If there's ever anything that I can do for you, like if you ever want to promote something, want to collab on something, just hit me up. But yeah, thanks for doing the show, man. Everyone, please follow Screamin Pirate EDC. I'm going to put the links in the description. But this is your boy Ray and Screamin Pirate EDC saying peace.
Yo, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell icon so we can squad up in the comments.